International Newcomer Academy, otherwise known as INA, is a school for immigrant and refugee students. Students are at INA for 1 year, potentially 2 years, depending on the student's development. For the 2017-2018 school year, there are 38 countries that are represented and 28 languages that are spoken at INA. As of April 2017, there are 672 students. The classroom that I tutored in was a High School 1 algebra class. The teacher, Mr. Mancia, has classroom procedures for each student as soon as they walk in. Most of the students in the class that I tutored in are not fluent in English. Therefore, Mr. Mancia has a packet with keywords and graphics for those students. During class exams, students are able to use their packets and dictionaries. Mr. Mancia uses a smartboard for every class. As part of the lesson, he has students answer their assigned question on the smartboard. Students then read their question to the class and ask if they agree or disagree. Another way he uses a smartboard is when students first arrive. They have to introduce themselves, answering questions from the board. Mr. Mancia always uses the I do, you do, we do method in class. He starts off with lecture, then goes into examples with the class, and lastly lets the students work independently. While asking my tutee questions from the prior learning forum, I learned that he enjoys all subjects, but he prefers science the most. I also learned that he has a passion for music. After one of my tutoring sessions, Mr. Mancia told me that my tutee had only received a 6th grade education in his home country. He also mentioned that he tried to get my tutee extra help by trying to get him into the Pell program, but my tutee scored too high on the exam. Mr. Mancia really wants to encourage the students to speak English. One of the ways he does so is by his seating arrangement. He has students sit in groups of 4. There are 2 Spanish-speaking and 2 other languages, or 3 Spanish-speaking and 1 other language. From this tutoring experience, I have learned that working with someone that doesn't speak the same language as you can be tough, but when you get a breakthrough with that person, it is an incredible feeling. This experience at INA will help me in my classroom as a future teacher, and I appreciate getting the chance to have this experience.